My parents gave my paid-off house to their favored son-in-law, then eyed my cabin. I reclaimed my worth, leaving them with nothing but regret. Hi, I'm Harper Ellis. The September dusk wraps the Raleigh, North Carolina, vineyard in a golden glow, where I step out of the car onto warm soil, the air fragrant with grapevines, and the hum of laughter from my sister Chloe's wedding. My husband, Lucas, adjusts his blazer, tapping the envelope in his pocket $10,000, our gift to Chloe and her new husband, Nathan, plus a third of the wedding's cost, my diary noting. Chloe's day, my sacrifice. I'm 38, a financial consultant whose meticulous planning stabilizes businesses, but to my parents, Evelyn and Ronald, I'm the invisible daughter, valued only for my utility, my diary confessing. Chloe's star, my shadow. As we approach the ivy-draped archway, my parents announce they're gifting the family home paid off by my 7 years of mortgage payments to Nathan, with no mention of me, my diary noting, my house, their gift. Their casual demand to move into my vacation cabin pushes me to a breaking point, my diary noting. Their greed, my awakening, setting the stage for a reckoning that will expose their favoritism and reclaim my worth. The vineyard's fairy lights twinkle, a perfect backdrop for Chloe's dream wedding in the Research Triangle's rolling hills, but the perfection feels hollow, my diary noting. Her fairy tale, my oversight. Lucas and I, flush from a record quarter at his investment firm and my new client contract, funded much of this extravagance, my diary noting. Our generosity, their silence. Growing up in Raleigh's Oakwood district, where Victorian homes host art walks, I was the steady one, managing budgets while Chloe dazzled in dance recitals. Family dinners roast pork, collards, and pecan pie revolved around her performances, my academic awards ignored, my diary noting. Top GPA, Evelyn changed topic. I believed my diligence would earn their love, but Chloe's charm always eclipsed me. At 16, I planned her quinceañera, only to hear Evelyn praise Chloe's sparkle, my diary lamenting. My work, her glory. Her 18th birthday was a $5,000 gala, mine a $50 gift card, my diary noting. $50 for me, $5,000 for her. By 30, I'd accepted my role, my diary confessing. I'm the support, not the star. We approach the welcome table, Evelyn fussing over Ronald's tie, their faces glowing with a joy absent at my wedding to Lucas, my diary noting, their pride, my absence. I trace the seating chart, finding Harper Ellis at table 9, far from family, near Nathan's tech colleagues, my diary noting, my place, their dismissal. Lucas offers to switch seats, but I decline. It's her day, my diary noting. My mask, their indifference. At the head table, Evelyn and Ronald sit beside Chloe and Nathan, my diary noting, their throne, my exile. Dinner buzzes with toasts, wine flowing, but I decline, a knot tightening in my gut, my diary noting, their cheers, my unease. Evelyn stands tapping her glass. To our beloved daughter Chloe, who brings light to our lives, my diary noting, her praise, my exclusion. Ronald adds, we're gifting them the family home. My diary noting, my payment, their theft. The room erupts in applause, Chloe tearfully hugging them, Nathan grinning, my diary noting, their joy, my shock. The house, paid off through my 7 years of checks after Ronald's job loss and Evelyn's health issues, is tied to my escrow account, my diary noting. My sacrifice, their erasure. I smile, nails digging into my napkin, Lucas's hand on my knee, my diary noting, my facade, his anchor. The meal blurs, my appetite gone, my diary noting, their celebration, my silence. I excuse myself for air, wandering past lanterns to the vineyard's edge, where Chloe and Nathan pose with the house key, my diary noting, my home, their trophy. The sightseers, my diary confessing, their gift, my betrayal. Driving home, I'm silent, Lucas glancing worriedly, my diary noting, their act, my resolve. At our apartment, I hang my dress, the fridge's hum the only sound, my diary noting, their world, my awakening. Raleigh's September night pulses, my resolve a quiet fire, their betrayal a wound transforming into strength, setting the stage for a confrontation that will redefine my place. The Raleigh morning casts a soft light across our apartment, where I sit at the kitchen counter, staring at a pale pink envelope among bills, its cursive addressing Lucas Grant and Guest, my diary open, its pages a raw chronicle of the wedding's betrayal, Evelyn and Ronald gifting my paid-off house to Nathan, their glowing dismissal of my role. The air carries the scent of brewing coffee and the hum of distant traffic, a deceptive calm as I open the thank you note from Chloe, thanking Lucas alone for our $10,000 gift, my diary noting, my contribution, her erasure. I'm Harper, 38, a financial consultant whose precision secures futures. But to my family, I'm a tool, valued only for what I provide, my diary confessing. Chloe's spotlight my fade. Their dinner invitation, followed by a demand to occupy my Brevard cabin, ignites a fire, my diary noting, their greed, my stand, pushing me to confront their entitlement and protect what's mine, setting the stage for a clash that will unravel their narrative. I trash the card, my diary noting, her gratitude, my exclusion. Lucas, flipping pancakes, sighs. Stop excusing them, Harper. You paid their mortgage, yet they erase you. My diary noting, his truth, my doubt. I deflect. They mean well, but his raised brow silences me, my diary noting, my defense, his clarity. Memories flood me law school graduation, a $50 check while Chloe got a $30,000 car, my skipped 21st birthday for her game, my diary noting, my effort, their favor. Work offers escape, but a client's question about mortgage rights. If I paid but it's not in my name, do I get anything? Hits hard, my diary noting, his query, my reality. County records confirm the house, paid by me, is now Nathan and Chloe's, my diary noting, my loss, their theft. Evelyn's call invites us to dinner, her voice syrupy. Rosemary pot roast, Saturday at 5, my diary noting, her charm, my suspicion. I agree, hoping for acknowledgement, my diary noting, my hope, their trap. At their housenow, Nathan's new curtains and Chloe's shoes mark their claim, my diary noting, my home, their stage. The vanilla candle, Chloe's favorite, replaces Evelyn's cinnamon, my diary noting, her scent, my displacement. Dinner is tense, Evelyn announcing. We'd like to move into your Brevard cabin. It's perfect for us, my diary noting. Their demand, my shock. Chloe adds, you don't use it full-time, my diary noting. Her audacity, my rage. I retort, you gave away my house, now you want my cabin? My diary noting, my truth, their denial. Evelyn gasps, we're not taking it, just living there. My diary noting, her excuse, my clarity. Ronald mutters, don't be dramatic, my diary noting, his dismissal, my fire. Chloe snaps, you're jealous because they love me more, my diary noting, her confession, my wound. No one denies it, my diary noting, their silence, my truth. I stand. Live with Chloe then, my diary noting, my exit, their shock. Lucas follows, the door shutting quietly, my diary noting, their world, my freedom. Driving home, the chill seeps in, my diary noting, their betrayal, my resolve. At home, I tidy on autopilot, the clarity settling no guilt, only awakening, my diary noting, their loss, my strength. Raleigh's September night hums, my resolve a quiet fire, their entitlement a wound transforming into strength, setting the stage for a stand that will protect my sanctuary. The Raleigh dawn breaks with a crisp edge, where I sit at my desk, the hum of my laptop mingling with the scent of roasted coffee, my diary open, its pages a raw chronicle of escalating tensions. Chloe's thank you note, Evelyn and Ronald's cabin demand, their silence after my departure. The air pulses with the faint buzz of a neighbor's mower, a stark contrast to the storm brewing as a security alert pings. Motion detected at 417 Orchard Trail, Brevard. I'm Harper, 38, a financial consultant whose discipline builds stability, but to my family, I'm a resource to exploit. My diary noting, Chloe's privilege, my erasure. Evelyn and Ronald's unauthorized entry into my cabin, using a stolen key, ignites a confrontation, my diary noting. Their trespass, my stand, as I drive to face them, armed with proof of my ownership, setting the stage for a clash that will expose their audacity and affirm my boundaries. The security call confirms, Ronald and Vera Ellis entered with a key, my diary noting. Their intrusion, my shock. I deny authorization, requesting police intervention, my diary noting. Their violation, my resolve. Lucas, grabbing his jacket, murmurs, they're unbelievable, my diary noting. His support, my anchor. We drive to Brevard. The Blue Ridge Mountains blurring past. Memories of slit-skipped birthdays. Chloe's car versus my $50 check fueling my anger. My diary noting. Their favoritism, on my clarity. At the cabin, Evelyn sips from a mug. Ronald stands with bins labeled linens, my diary noting. Their arrogance, my home. A sheriff's deputy waits, arms folded, my diary noting. His presence, my ally. I stride past Ronald. Their trespassing, my diary noting. My claim, their surprise. Evelyn snaps, how ungrateful after all we've done, my diary noting. Her guilt, my truth. I retort, you gave my house to Nathan, now you steal my cabin. My diary noting, my accusation, their denial. Ronald pleads, it's temporary. My diary noting, his excuse, my rejection. Evelyn wails, we raised you. My diary noting, her defense, my rebuttal. I counter, I paid your mortgage, your taxes, while you celebrated Chloe. My diary noting, my sacrifice, their silence. The deputy asks, press charges? My diary noting, his question, my pause. I choose removal, not arrest. Get them out today, my diary noting, my boundary, their consequence. Evelyn gasps, jail? My diary noting. Her drama, my calm. I reply, think about your actions. My diary noting. My lesson, their exit. Lucas loads their bins, my diary noting. His help, my closure. We store their items, my diary noting. Their belongings, my mercy. At home, the cabin's deed sits among bills, my diary noting. My property, their loss. Evelyn's voicemail begs, we messed up, talk to us. My diary noting. Her plea, my silence. I delete it. My diary noting. Her regret, my freedom. Raleigh's October morning glows, my resolve a quiet fire. Their trespass a wound transforming into strength, setting the stage for a public reckoning that will cement my stand. The Raleigh afternoon hums with the scent of rain and cut grass, where I sit at my laptop, the glow of the screen casting shadows, my diary open, its pages a raw chronicle of the storm Evelyn and Ronald's trespass, their removal, their silence shattered by a viral Facebook post. The air is thick with the buzz of notifications, a contrast to the quiet clarity of my resolve. I'm Harper, 38, a financial consultant whose precision is my armor, but to my family, I'm a shadow they've exploited. My diary noting, Chloe's favor, my erasure. Evelyn's post cast out by our daughter paints me as heartless, sparking a deluge of accusations, my diary noting, their lies, my truth. Armed with mortgage records, emails, and a damning recording, I post my evidence, my diary noting, their narrative, my facts, setting the stage for a public stand that will expose their manipulation and affirm my independence. Evelyn's post shows her and Ronald on my cabin porch, suitcases at their feet, captioned, treated like criminals by our daughter, my diary noting, her victimhood, my betrayal. Comments flood. Heartless. Shame. from relatives and strangers, my diary noting, their judgment, my wound. Private messages pile up. You've changed, Harper. My diary noting, their blame, my resolve. Lucas hands me a folder mortgage statements, tax records, emails begging for funds, my diary noting, his foresight, my proof. A recording from 6 months ago, Evelyn's voice. Harper's the workhorse, Chloe deserves comfort. Sears, my diary noting, her confession, my clarity. I draft a post detailing 7 years of payments, my diary noting, their debt, my sacrifice. Chloe posts from my cabin porch. Home is where the heart is, my diary noting, her audacity, my rage. The mug, swing, and mint plants betray her trespass, my diary noting, my home, and her stage. I meet my lawyer, Gregory, sliding over documents. Cease and desist for Evelyn and Chloe, my diary noting, their violation, my defense. He nods. We'll file for injunctive relief, my diary noting, his plan, my protection. I post the evidence's screenshots, PDFs, the recording captioned. This is clarity, not revenge, my diary noting, there lies my truth. Reactions pour in support, shock, deleted defenses, my diary noting, their retreat, my strength. Chloe threatens legal action, Evelyn warns. You'll regret this, my diary noting, their defiance, my calm. At work, mentoring intern Anna, I see my old self-silent, accommodating and urge. Speak up early, my diary noting, her lesson, my past. Gregory emails. Title search on your cabin by Evelyn, my diary noting, their scheme, my vigilance. I secure the deed, my diary noting, my property, their loss. Raleigh's October dusk shimmers, my resolve a quiet fire, their manipulation a wound transforming into strength, setting the stage for a final boundary that will sever their hold. The Raleigh spring blooms, where I stand in my community center office, guiding a single mother through financial planning, the air fragrant with coffee and the buzz of workshops. My diary rests on the desk, its pages a powerful chronicle of boundaries, Evelyn's failed schemes, Chloe's silence, my public stand. The center hums with aspiring entrepreneurs, a stark contrast to the vineyard where my parents erased me. I'm Harper, 38, a financial consultant whose work empowers others, no longer my family's shadow, my diary noting, Chloe's privilege, my light. The house faces foreclosure, their accounts frozen, my diary noting, their fall, my freedom, as I build a legacy of impact, setting the stage for a life free of their manipulation. Chloe's email clearing the air lacks apology, my diary noting, her regret, my silence. Evelyn's flowers arrive, no card, my diary noting, her gesture, my rejection. I donate them, my diary noting. Her performance, my closure. The center thrives, funding scholarships for women, my diary noting. Their dreams, my mission. Anna, now confident, credits me, you taught me to stand, my diary noting. Her growth, my pride. Lucas and I laugh over dinner, my diary noting, his love, my home. The cabin, rented to a writer, holds my napkins, my diary noting, my mark, their loss. Raleigh's spring dawn shines, my resolve a quiet fire, their betrayal a wound transformed into strength, a life of purpose, a triumph as Harper Ellis, a beacon for others to shine.